So my sister was living in California, and I was in Seattle, Washington, and she had had a stroke and was in the hospital in Santa Barbara, California. And the hospital called me up and said, your sister doesn't need to be in the hospital, which I said, well, that's wonderful. And they said she needs to be in a nursing home. Okay. And they said, so when can you come down to help her get discharged? And this was probably a Monday. I said, oh, maybe this weekend or the following weekend. And they said, well, can you be here at 3 o'clock today? And so I went racing down to Santa Barbara, met with them, discharged her to a nursing home, and found out later that that was exactly the wrong thing because she was a vegetarian, and we just put her into a nursing home, so she refused to eat. And she also had 2 pet cats that she was mourning the fact that she couldn't have her cats. So we had to move her, did everything wrong. And so afterwards I said, I should have been able to go online and Google this and figure out what to do. But there was nothing like that I could find. So I said, well, in that case, I'll start a company to do that. What I wanted to do was to set something up so that families would not have to go through the same thing that I did. That we started out trying to do things that would help the families. And so our whole focus has been on making things better and easier for families. We have every licensed facility and home health care type in the country in our database. Things that really helped keep us going was that after maybe just a couple of months, we started getting emails and calls from families, usually the daughters, again, that said, thank you so much for this. My brother lives in Texas. I'm here in Detroit, Michigan. And he didn't have to fly up because I was able to just show him what we're doing. We were able to take virtual tours, and we put Grandma into exactly the right place the first time around. So getting these thank you comments was something that really helps us along. And one of the things that I told our employees is that I have 4 biological children, but I think of Total Living Choices, the company, as my 5th child. And when you raise kids, you raise them to a certain point, and then they're on their own. And you do the best that you can, and you hope that they do well after that. In the case of Total Living Choices, the thing that I really notice is that we have some fabulous employees. And so I'm able to turn around and walk away very easily. We've got excellent employees in all of the key positions, and so we're going to do very well. You can work for any company that you want, but you need to do it, I think, in order to do a really good job, you have to do it with a lot of passion. So the employees that come to work for our company, I want them to understand the history and the culture of the company and feel like they really fit and that they feel like they can do a good job that way. Because then the rest of it comes pretty naturally, as long as you have good people to start with. The way to make things more efficient is to have it become more and more electronic. And that's exactly where we are. And so, and our company has even taken the electronic use further, because the healthcare industry is pretty well set up in silos. So there's the hospital group, they don't think past the hospital. There's the post-acute care providers, they don't think about the hospital. Our system really goes from the patient to the hospital to post-acute. And more we're hearing people saying, there needs to be transition between the different places. We're already there.